Every time a concerned parent goes, "Hey, school board, why is little Johnny reading white fragility in class? Are you teaching CRT?" The school says, "Don't be ridiculous. We don't teach CRT here. We teach social studies." But like I said, they're lying. And we have the video to prove it. We've obtained undercover video from Accuracy in Media showing several school officials throughout the state of Indiana, a red state, misleading parents with different lingo to slide CRT into the class. Watch.
We've talked about to our textbook companies that are coming in and do presentations, and I actually prep them a little bit because I'm like, we want this in our curriculum, so if you could just not say specifically this, then it won't cause a red flag with the community.
What else do you have to relabel or non-label like that?
I think really CRT, social emotional regulatory trees. That we just have to avoid the words, you know,
Right.
the labels.
We can still do the content, just no label.
Yeah.
Well, the CRT stuff, it's not the theory that you're teaching
Right.
as much as it is the tenets of.
Right. Exactly. You're not teaching the theory, you're just teaching how, you know, these events of history and.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's how history teachers are approaching it.
Yeah.
Right, so by the time they get into the higher education, they hear the theory and it's completely, it's not out of left field.
It's not out of that field, exactly.
Right.
There's some context there.
So just change the name. No one will know. We don't want any attention here. Just put a dress on it and call it a different name. Kids will learn to hate themselves, then they'll be compliant peasants without dignity who won't threaten their masters. That's the plan. And as for the committees who are hired to put this in schools, they'll change that name too.
Do you have an equity department or anything like that?
So, honestly, so we had, what we decided to do is not call attention to it. Because when you call attention to it, then questions are asked, and I really believe that, you could do more good under the radar. Right before COVID, we had started some really deep diving into our curriculum, and kind of doing that, like, white privilege walk and making sure, like, just
Yeah.
understand, right?
Now, I will tell you that we did tweak the name of our Equity and Inclusion Committee, just because we just didn't want to make a target of it. And we felt for the people that were a part of that membership. And so we renamed it, but that's the work we do. So
When do you rename it?
right now, it's named a work group.
That's not true. No, it's going for a work.
Just change the name of the CRT committee to get the parents off our backs. There's nothing to see here. We can do more when they don't know about it. This is a Trojan horse for reverse racism, and if it's happening in Indiana, it can happen anywhere. And we reached out to these schools for comment. They have not yet responded. The president of Accuracy in Media, Adam Gillette,